This phone feels like it was made by someone who still believes phones should have buttons, ports, and purpose. And honestly, after using it for a while, that approach feels refreshing. Hey, what's up, guys? I've been using the Sony Xperia 1V, and this is one of those phones that clearly isn't trying to impress everyone. Instead, it's focused on a very specific type of user, creators. And whether this phone makes sense for you really depends on what you value. The first thing you notice is the design. The textured Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the back doesn't just look different, it actually helps in daily use. It resists fingerprints and gives you better grip, making the phone feel more like a piece of professional gear than a fashion accessory. Sony also sticks to its classic design choices here. You still get a headphone jack, a micro SD card slot, and that two-stage shutter button, which I genuinely wish more phones still had. The display is another very Sony thing. It's a 6.5-inch 4K HDR OLED panel with a 120 Hz refresh rate, and it looks incredible. But it's not tuned to be flashy. Colors are natural, sharp, and accurate. This is the kind of screen that's perfect for watching cinematic content or reviewing your own footage, not just scrolling social media. Performance is handled by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and as expected, everything feels smooth. Apps open quickly, multitasking is easy, and even heavier tasks don't slow it down. Battery life has been solid for me. The 5,000 milliamp hour battery easily lasts a full day, and while 30-watt charging isn't the fastest out there, it's reliable and predictable. The camera is where Sony made its biggest upgrade this year. The new 48-megapixel main sensor noticeably improves low-light performance with cleaner images and less noise. The stepless telephoto zoom is genuinely useful and gives you flexibility that most phones don't offer. That said, dynamic range in bright skies still isn't class-leading. Sony tends to keep things natural, sometimes at the cost of dramatic-looking photos. This isn't a tap-and-shoot camera phone. It's a shoot, tweak, and create kind of camera. And if you like having manual control, this phone rewards you for it. Audio is excellent. The stereo speakers are well-balanced and clear, and with high-resolution audio support, LDAC, and the return of the 3.5mm headphone jack, this is easily one of the best phones for people who actually care about sound. And yes, wired headphones still matter. So who is this phone really for? Content creators, audiophiles, and longtime Sony fans. People who value control, hardware features, and a familiar workflow over flashy trends. At launch, the price was high, and that was hard to ignore. But at reduced prices, the Xperia 1V makes a lot more sense. This isn't the phone everyone should buy, but if it's the phone for you, it does its job extremely well.